Alright, now time for a basic tutorial on how to play Club Pro rollout mode. We're going Bigfoot trophy balls, so that's the basic to me. That's the starting point. First off, you need to take the read of the elevation. In between the boxes here is no elevation, so it's slightly under. I'm not sure if it's 1, but for the purpose of the video, let's go minus. So here I have my Club Pro app. And I go -1. That's the first step. Second step, off the tee, you have the wind, 3.8 miles per hour. Here it is. What? Now we have the wind direction. The wind is coming from around 5 o'clock. Now I take a look at it. Is it less? Is it more? Yeah, 4.9 looks good. Yeah. And if you notice, the wind arrow is in the same spot as the in the game. So it's easy to visualize this way. With an overlay app, if you have a tablet, it's easier to have it as an overlay on a phone. Not quite, but it still works. All right, so this is the first 3 measure we need. Now we go aim. I'm gonna measure ring to pin. So that's the distance between the hole and the max of the club. So that's 2.4 rings. You don't have to be overly precise with that figure, as it doesn't affect all that much. I'm just gonna go 2-shot view here, but look, if I change my ring to pin, it barely even changed. It doesn't even change the rollout or the pull. So you need a ballpark there. You need to make it quick. You don't need to spend that much time counting your rings to pin. You need an approximate number, and it's fine. Now for the shot view, I play with a fixed shot view for a Bigfoot, and I'm going to explain that now, because that's where it's important to be precise and to have a good idea of what you're doing. So it's telling me the rollout for a 2-shot view is going to be 3.14. So I'm going to look at quickly, try to make from the first bounce on, I want the hole to be at 3.14 away. So just a little bit closer. And now onto the shot view. I'm going to straighten everything. I'm going to release. And I'm going to take a 90-degree look at it. Just like that. I'm going to use the center line of my grid. I'm going to put it right there on the line. And that's a concept you're going to have to watch other videos, but there's a little bit more than what you see to the shot view, meaning it's not apparent, but there is more than just what you see. So you have to play it a bit further back. I'd say about like that. Depending on the angle, depending on the club you're playing, the shot view you have, it differs. So I can't give you a flat number of how much less you have to measure for, but with that angle, with Bigfoot, I'd say it's about 0.1 ring behind the line to get the exact measure. The other thing that's important is the 180 look. To get a good read on the green. Now we see it breaks this way. No, it looks left to right, so it's right to left from the front, and past the stick, the flagpole. If if you go like this, you see that it's not all that straight right now. So you need to bring it to be as straight as possible. And once you do that, you know, you have a good looking shot. And since the green is leaning towards the left, I'm gonna move one click. I think one click to the right should be fine. Now the pull is 329, so 330. I'm taking a 90-degree look at my pull to see if there's not an elevation change on the pull. When you pull into a sand trap, you know you have to adjust for it. This is a fairly straight pull. 320 or 330. So I'm gonna set up here 2.3 rings from the center where the ball's gonna hit first. Gotta make sure I'm gonna pull as straight as possible. And I'm gonna pull across just like that to get a 330 pull. Now, why am I pulling across the middle? Well, that's something I learned from Banger, watching his videos way back when, way before Caddy. And I thought, if it's good for him, it has to be good for me. And obviously, many people have learned to pull not across the middle, and it's hard to change the way you do things. But for me, changing the way I pulled and applying everything I've learned from Duff and Banger really helped my game. So I'm not saying that the numbers of Club Pro were meant to be used with the across the middle pull, but it works better according to my experience. So I strongly recommend it. Now, time to hit this ball, and hopefully I'm going to drop it. Well, if I don't, it doesn't matter. Hitting ultimate is key. So that's something you have to focus on. Looking good. That's another drop, first drop of this new era of the Club Pro YouTube channel. If you have any question, feel free to reach out into the Discord channel. Cheers.